Hey everyone, how's it going? This is my week 2 NFL predictions. I do this every week, however last week I decided not to upload it. However, I did do pretty well. I had 12 predictions right. We'll see how I'm going to do this week. I never include Thursday night just because I don't have time to get it up before Thursday. A lot of things to do. But we shall see how I do with this week. Comment below what you guys think. I will have some surprises in here. I will not be surprised if you guys are yelling, but we'll see if I'm right. First game, Cardinals versus the Ravens. I have the Ravens winning 31-17. I have Kyler Murray throwing for over 300 yards, and I have Ravens defense getting 5 sacks against him. Their defense is stout, still one of the best in the NFL. Next game, 49ers versus the Bengals. I have Kittle getting another 100-yard game, probably one of the best tight ends in the league. Still, people are underrating him. Everyone goes for Travis Kelce, Kyle Rudolph, even Jordan Reed when he's healthy. I think Kittle might be the best tight end in the game. With Hawkinson, if he continues doing well, him as well. But we'll get to him a little bit later. And I have Boyd for another 2 TDs. He's an up-and-coming superstar. Watch out for him. Chargers. I have Phillip Rivers throwing for 400 yards against the Lions. Lions honestly look awful. They let the Cardinals come back when the Cardinals were losing by a lot. I don't see them doing anything this year. And like I said, TJ Hawkinson, I have him getting a touchdown in this game. Probably not going to get 100 yards or over 100 like he did last time. But I see him getting a touchdown in this game. Next game, people are probably going to be a little bit surprised here, but I have the Vikings beating the Packers. Reason why? I do not see it in Rodgers. I see him trying to do a comeback like he usually does, but falling a little bit short. I have Dalvin Cook running all over them for 150 rush yards. I have Rodgers with 350 passing yards. Once again, most of it coming in the fourth quarter, trying to catch back up where he falls short. Next one, Jaguars versus my Houston Texans. I'm a huge Houston Texans fan, if you guys don't know. I have them winning 35-17. One of the main reasons, Jacksonville does not have a quarterback right now. They have a rookie quarterback who looked pretty good in the first game. Unfortunately, their quarterback is out with a broken collarbone. Probably won't be back until week 11, they're saying. I have their defense sacking us because even with our O-line upgrades, we still look pretty bad. And I have D-Hop, Nuke, probably the best wide receiver in the game, very underrated, getting 3 touchdowns. This is one where people are probably going to be very upset with me, but hear me out. Patriots and Tom Brady have a winning record. Well, more Tom Brady has a winning record in every single field except for Dolphin Stadium. He actually has a losing record in Miami. For some reason, he cannot get it done in Miami, and I don't see him getting it done again. I see Fitzpatrick becoming Fitzmagic, like he did with every other team that he's played for. He has 1 or 2 great games where he looks like he's the best quarterback in the game, and then I have him falling off and losing the starting job to Josh Rosen. But in this game, I have him throwing for over 400 yards, and I have Brady throwing 2 interceptions in this game. All right. Bills versus the Giants. Both are pretty bad teams. Bills are a little bit better. I have Bills winning the game due to 5 sacks. I have Barkley going for 125 all-purpose yards, which is very surprising considering how bad the Giants' O-line is. But this is going to be no playoff implications here. There's just nothing there on either team. It's going to be a few years rebuilding for each. I think the Bills are a better team, though. Next one, Seahawks-Steelers. This was my hardest game to call. Literally, the only reason why I'm giving it to the Steelers is because they're at home. I have DK Metcalf getting 100 yards for his first time ever. I am a huge fan of DK. I think he's probably going to be Rookie of the Year, if not him, Hawkinson. And then I have Big Ben throwing for 300 yards. Next game, Colts versus Titans. This one was also a little bit hard to call. Colts look very good with a now starting quarterback, for the longest time backup quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. Obviously with the retirement of Andrew Luck, but I think they're going to rally behind him. And I see T.Y. Hilton going off, getting 150 yards. Once again, he is another sleeper in the wide receiver category that people just don't think of. He's not even in most people's top fives. And I have Derrick Henry rushing for over 100 yards. This one is going to be a pretty easy win for the Cowboys. The Redskins, I have them getting 27. The only reason for that is garbage time. 38-27, I have Amari Cooper going for 3 TDs. And I have Peterson, who with the injury to Darius Geis is now the starter. I'm going for 125 rush yards. This is another one where I'm probably going to get yelled at, but I love the Raiders' defense this year. Not sure why, but their defense looks really good. I have Mahomes throwing 2 interceptions, with them being very costly. He's probably still going to throw 350 yards, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, but I have them getting 2 interceptions and 4 sacks. With that, they're going to end up getting points off the turnovers, and that's what's going to win the game for them, is the turnovers. Next game, Bears-Broncos. A lot of people are probably wondering why I have the Bears doing so bad. Reason for that is they just look so terrible on offense week 1. I hope they pick it up because their defense is top 3 in the league. I have them getting 6 sacks against the Broncos O-line, which isn't that good. And I have Phillip Lindsay going off for 100 yards. This was a hard game to call as well, just because both teams don't look too well. But I have Broncos winning 14-10 just because of how bad the Bears looked. Hopefully the Bears prove me wrong and blow out the Broncos. Once again, another hard game to call. Saints barely beat my Texans with a 58-yarder with no time left, just because apparently Romeo Crennel doesn't know how to call a defense, having people 15 yards off the ball when they need 6 yards to get in field goal range. I don't understand it. I have the Rams winning by 3. Only reason for this is they're the home team. I have Kamara going for 150 all-purpose yards. Who knows? It could be 200. He is a beast. Probably one of the best running backs in the game. Him, Saquon, and Christian McCaffrey are all amazing. And then I have Cooper Kupp, who is just a reception machine. If he didn't get hurt last year, toward the end of the year, he would have probably been in the MVP race. He is such a great wide receiver. I have him going for 10 receptions and 125 yards. 34-31. Next one. Falcons-Eagles. Although the Falcons did lose week 1, I have a feeling they're going to bounce back and recover. I still don't trust the Eagles yet. A lot of people are putting them in the Super Bowl. I just don't see it yet. I think Wentz is a little bit too... I think Wentz played better because he knew that he had someone to back him up. I do not see him getting back to the MVP caliber that he was before he messed up his leg 2 years ago. I have Jackson going for 100 yards, Wentz throwing 2 interceptions, and Matt Ryan throwing for 400 yards. Matty Ice, once again, probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks just because he can't get his team to the big dance, and when he does, he blows a 28-3 lead. Last game, Browns-Jets. I have the Jets getting blown out. Jarvis Landry getting 2 touchdowns. The Jets, whoever their quarterback may be, 3 interceptions thrown. The reason why I say whoever their quarterback may be is because it looks like Darnold is probably going to be out for the year with mono. They're saying 6 weeks, but with an inflamed liver after mono, he's probably going to be out for the year. You don't want to play with that. And the Jets really don't have anything to play for. They look really bad. And once again, I have Jarvis Landry going for 2 touchdowns. The Browns will bounce back after a terrible outing against the Titans. I don't know what Browns team showed up, but I do have the Browns not going to the Super Bowl, but making the playoffs. Hopefully they'll prove me right here and blow out the Jets because this should be an easy game, 24-6. All right, and that was the last game of the week. You guys tell me what you think. Leave a comment, and thank you for watching.